Hey Nate.
What?
She couldn't really send it to you 'cause she didn't have your number, but this was for you. She said Happy Valentine's Day. How was your Valentine's Day?
Who's that?
That's so sweet. Aww.
Who is that?
What do you mean?
That's clearly,
Your girlfriend.
what's her face? Yeah.
I legitimately have no idea who that is.
She's pretty hot, right?
Eyes are really far apart.
But like, other than that, what do you think?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
No?
Wow. You're gonna have to
Are
tell
you
her.
gay?
It's gonna be awkward, dude.
Are
I
you
don't know,
gay?
who is this?
Do you think she's hot?
I don't know. It's a bad picture.
What do you mean? How's that a bad picture?
The lighting is really bad. It's the focus.
No!
Lip down. Like what?
Trying to show you some tits.
I don't know who that is.
But answer the question.
I don't know who that is.
You don't need to. It's a girl on my
I
Facebook.
do need to know who that is.
Why do you need to know the girl who I know?
I don't know who that is.
You don't need to know who that is. It's a girl on my
do.
Facebook. You need to know her and able to say that she's hot?
Yeah, her personality is more important to me.
Oh my God, who cares? We're not talking about personality. We're talking
Make
about...
judgments on people.
That's not what we're talking about right now. At all.
I don't know. I need to see other pictures. I can't.
Her pictures aren't gonna show personality.
Yeah, but I can't make a judgment off one picture because that could be, you know, Photoshop. I need to see multiple pictures.
It's not photoshopped.
I can't answer the question. I need more information.
Yeah, just say yes or no. How is that hard? If you see a person, you say yes, she's hot. No, she's not hot. Move on.
Why are you asking me this?
Because it's a simple
She
question.
underage or some shit?
No.
She asked
Oh
me
my
and
God.
She asked me to see how you felt about it. Okay.
That's
I know we
fucking
weren't supposed
honor.
to say anything. I know we weren't supposed to say anything, but
There's
I'm
another
sick and
one.
tired of it.
There's another one. Do you like her profile picture? There you go.
I don't know who that is.
You don't. Oh my God.
How?
You don't know who need. You don't need to.
What do you think?
I think Nate thinks she's hot, and we're just gonna move on from there.
I don't know who that is.
You don't need. If you see a person, do you like? I don't know you, so I can't really tell if you're hot. We're talking about physical aspects right now.
I
Not.
think you guys are trying to trick me with why I'm asking.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Just tell her, Chase, that he's not interested.
Okay. I'm not messaging her.
Why would it matter? Over Facebook, clearly I'm not.
It was a joke.
But legitimately, who is that?
A girl I know on Facebook.
Why are you abstaining from giving me a name?
Dude.
Why
okay.
do you?
Chase, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say that.
It's this girl right here on Facebook. Do you want to know her name?
Nate.
Do you want to know her name?
Picture of Miss Hollenbeck.
Karina Cullen.
You fucking idiot. Dude, how do you not?
How do you not see that? It's so obvious.
Because he thinks she's hot, dude.
Yeah, he did. He's like, oh,
No.
Yeah, you do, dude.
I said
oh, yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie though, Chase, like the first picture, like, it actually is not that bad.
Yeah.
But, right? Like, it's not, but I know who it
Why
was.
do you need to know who it is to make a judgment whether or not they're
I knew
hot?
you guys were trying to trap me into something.
You-
So I was asking who
But you
the
can't
fuck
just.
it is.
Why does it matter? Even if I was like, here, look at, if I go on this fucking Facebook and I just find a
Yeah,
fucking
put
girl right now.
anyone in here.
This girl right
I'll
here.
tell Chase. I'll tell him.
This girl.
Let's see. Show me.
Be like, you know, I don't know. I need to know her first.
For sure.
I need to know her first.
Yeah, no.
Like, literally?
No.
What do you mean,
No.
Nate? You don't need to know a person.
With that picture, I knew you guys were going to try and trap me into something.
Well, now you're stupid.
Stupid?
Yeah.
I knew you guys were gonna try and fucking pull something
Why?
like that.
You could have just literally said yes. She's hot. No, she's
I
not.
said no.
She didn't.
I said
you,
no.
You had to know her personality.
I said no.
That's
and
not
you
true.
asked me. Her eyes are far apart. Go back into the Twitch clip, my dude.
No.
You will see that I said
No, you just said her eyes are kind of far apart.
I said no. Her eyes are far apart.
You didn't say no. You said her eyes are kind of far
said-
apart.
No.
No,
Go
you-
back into
no,
the Twitch VOD.
I
I'm
did.
gonna
He
fucking
said-
I
go
just
back
did.
and show
No,
you.
Nate said, okay, Nate said, Chase asked, do you think she's hot? Nate said, her eyes are kind of far apart. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all he said. He never said no.
So,
He said-
Nate thinks
he
she's
said-
hot.
he also said, I don't know because I don't know who
Your
it is."
personality.
Yeah.
You need to know that one girl's personality.
I know, right? You could have the nicest personality in the world, but if you don't look
Even
good, I
if
don't
she's
care.
a fucking, if she's hot as shit and she's a bitch, it still doesn't mean that she's ugly.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Come on.
I don't even know who this is. What about this? She hot?
Let's see. Which one?
The one on the right.
The right one's alright. She's a little old for me though. But yeah, why not?
Nate, is she hot? He muted and deafened himself.
Maybe he's
He doesn't believe us. He definitely thought Leo was
Yeah.
hot.
I know.
You guys are fucking retarded. I'm watching the VOD right now.
Okay.
You said, after I said, no, her eyes are really far apart, and you said, well, other than that, I said no. And you're like, what? I said no again.
No, because you don't know her personality. That's it.
Dude,
No, I don't know her
literally
personality.
Go to your vid, go to
No, I don't know her personality.
218. Go to 218 and listen. I literally said no.
No, I don't know her
Twice. I said no
personality.
twice.
Because you didn't know her
Before all the
personality.
personality shit, I said no twice.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all.
Literally go to. You
No,
go to the
I
most
just
recent
did.
VOD,
I just
go to
did.
2 hours and 15 minutes.
I
Listen.
all I know is that you think Elena Cohen is
Listen.
hot.
Listen to it. I said no twice.
I don't think so, because it took you a long time. You need to know her personality, baby.
Fucking listen, my dude. You're retarded. Oh my god.
You
Listen to the
needed to
VOD.
do it. Hey, you think this girl's hot? No, I know her personality.
Dude, listen to it.
I'm gonna say that from now on. You think this girl's cute? No, I don't know her personality.
Go to 2 minutes, 15 minutes. It starts playing.
It could be Mary.
Shut the fuck up. Let me
Mary.
explain. Let
Wait,
me
hold on,
go
let me
through
go to
this.
Mary. Mary.
And then if you ask me who is,
Mendoza.
do I think this girl's hot?
Here we go,
I said
ready?
no. I said,
Ready? Hey, do you think this girl's hot? Yeah, I do.
I don't know
no,
the
I
personality.
don't know the person.
really, watch the video. I said no twice before everything else.
I'm gonna choke. Oh my god. I'm crying. Oh. That's a good pickup line.
Dude,
Hey, do you think I'm
literally,
cute?
I
No,
said
I
no twice, and then you asked me, are you gay?
Yeah, are you gay?
No, I'm not gay.
Okay,
but
that was the
still, I
answer.
said no twice. Okay, before
not being
I
gay.
even mentioned personality, I said no twice.
To not being gay? I would hope so.
No, because the question is she hot?
Yeah, okay, Nate, you just need to know.
Watch the video, dude. It's literally archived
Hey.
on Twitch.
Hey, wait. Hey, you think she's cute?
Let me see. I don't know the personality.
Me either.
Yeah.
I know the personality.
I don't
can
know.
tell you, yeah.
I don't know her personality, dude. I've never really held one of those. Oh, that's a good one. I haven't heard one of those in a long time. I can't get up.
so dumb, dude. I literally said no twice.
You just need to know her personality.
Before I even mentioned that, I said no twice.
Why? You're not saying that's cute?
Attractive.
There's a cutie patootie right there.
Oh, well, now on record that you think she's hot.
I didn't say hot. I said
I
she's a
said the
cutie
first
patootie.
picture- I said the first picture sure looks like it. I mean, like,
I
it's a good
said,
photo.
yeah, and I just said the first picture she looks like a cutie patootie.
The lighting is bad in the first picture.
You gonna
I mean,
judge
yeah,
a
the
person over her
personality,
light?
so.
Yeah, the butter. Guys, I can't see the personalities.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh, no. Oh my god. Oh man.
So funny.
That is really fucking funny.
You guys are so dumb.
That was so...
Didn't you know her personality?
you don't know my personality, dude. Get off of me.
The reason why I brought up that personality stuff is because you asked me, is she hot? I said,
Yes.
No. Is she attractive? I need for her to
Either
be attractive
one.
To me, I need to know her personality.
That doesn't matter. We're talking about looks, not is she a hot
I
personality.
already answered the looks. No.
That's not true, dude.
Attractiveness, I need to know the personality.
I was talking purely about looks.
And I
You
answered
knew that.
No.
That's a lie. You just needed
I-
her personality.
Go to the Twitch VOD. Go to the Twitch VOD. I told you the timestamp where I say no.
You said no to being gay, and I understand that. I would hope so.
No, dude. You asked me.
Hey,
He
asked
just said
me-
no that he didn't.
hey,
You asked me.
you want to
do I
see
think
some
she's attractive?
ass?
I say her eyes are really far apart.
You like
And you
this?
say, other than that,
How hot?
is she Is she hot? I say no.
1 out
And
of
you
10
asked
right
me
now.
to clarify. Did I say no? I said no. And then you asked me, am I gay?
John, 1 out of 10.
Where?
She hot? Look at that ass.
4. Yeah, I was about to say 4 because it's wide back there.
Yeah, it's a thick one.
Yeah.
Here, let me get you a facial shot. Oh, there you go.
9. 9.
You should wait. You gotta
Oh, I
subtract
don't
9.
have a
You don't know.
personality. Nate, when Chase asks, he's just asking physical.
I'm talking physical. I don't care if
that's
you
not
think
how I
she's
compare
personality.
people.
Why? No, I don't care if you think she's personally hot
Yeah.
with her personality.
Yeah.
No one cares
That's
about
what
that.
I
care about.
If she, okay, so the same thing goes about Iceland. You think she's hot? No, she's hot because
No.
her personality.
I'm talking about how I find women attractive.
Sounds like
the first
Jose
thing I
right
think
now.
About is their personality. Then if I find them physically attractive, then yes.
So you're telling me a
We both
big
of them.
ass girl with fucking pimples on end comes up to you and she's like, "Hi
Did
Nate,
you just
how's
listen
your
to what I
name?"
say?
And then
It's
you're just
both
like,
of those things
"That's
combined together.
that's perfect. Your personality, yummy."
They can. If I find them to be personally nice, I want to be around them.
Jesus
There's
Christ.
that factor. I'm not on an attractive level. It's like fucking people that I want to be friends with, shit like that. But then on top of that, if I find them attractive, there's another bonus. And then it's not something I want to take into like a friendship, more on lines of a relationship.
Hey Nate,
But
she couldn't really send it to you 'cause she didn't have your number, but this was for you. She said, "Happy Valentine's Day. How was your Valentine's Day?"
who's that?
That's so sweet. Aww.
Who is that?
What do you mean?
That's clearly
Your girlfriend.
what's her face?
I legitimately have no idea who that
She's pretty hot, right?
is. Eyes are really far apart.
What do I know right now?
Huh? No?
You're gonna have to
Are you
clarify.
gay? gay?
It's gonna be awkward.
Are you
Who
gay?
is this?
Do you think she's hot?
I don't know. It's okay.
What do you mean, man? How's that a bad picture? No! I'm gonna show you some tits.
I don't know who that is.
Answer the question.
Don't know who that is.
You don't need to. Scroll on my
I do
Facebook.
need to know who that is.
Why do you need to know the girl who I know?
I don't know who that is.
You don't need to know who that is. It's a girl on my Facebook. You need to know her and be able to say that she's hot. Oh, who cares? We're not talking about personality. We're talking about. That's not what we're talking about right now. At all. Pictures aren't gonna show personality. It's not Photoshop.
I can't answer the question. I need more information.
Yeah, just say yes or no. How is that hard? If you see a person, you say yes, she's hot. No, she's not hot. Move on.
Why are you asking me this?
Because it's a simple
She
question.
underage or some shit?
No.
she asked
Oh
me
my
and
god.
Chase, she asked me to see how you felt about it. Okay.
That's
I know we
fucking
weren't supposed to
honor.
say anything. I know we weren't supposed to say anything, but
There's
I'm
another
sick
one.
and tired of it.
There's another one. Do you like her profile picture? There you go.
I don't know who that is.
You don't. Oh my god.
How?
You don't know who need. You don't need to.
What do you think?
I think Nate thinks she's hot, and we're just gonna move on from there.
I don't know who that is.
You don't need. If you see a person, do you like? I don't know you, so I can't really tell if you're hot. We're talking about physical aspects right now.
I
Not.
think you guys are trying to trick me. Why I'm asking.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Just tell her, Chase, that he's not interested.
Okay. I'm not messaging her.
Why would it matter? Over Facebook, clearly I'm not.
It was a joke.
But legitimately, who is that?
A girl I know on Facebook.
Why are you abstaining from giving me a name?
Dude.
Why
okay.
do you?
Chase, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the name.
It's this girl right here on Facebook. Do you want to know her name?
Nate.
Do you want to know her name?
Picture of Miss Hollenbeck.
Karina Cohen.
You fucking idiot. Dude, how do you not?
How do you not see that? It's so obvious.
Because he thinks she's hot, dude.
Yeah, he did. He did. He's like,
I
oh,
said no.
Yeah, you did, dude.
I said
oh,
no.
yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie though, Chase, like the first picture, like, it actually is not that bad.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's not, but... but I know who it
Why
was.
do you need to know who it is to make a judgment whether or not they're
I knew
hot?
you guys were trying to trap me into something.
You-
So I was asking who
But you
the
can't
fuck
just.
it is.
Why does it matter? Even if I was like, here, look at, if I go on this fucking Facebook and I just find a
Yeah,
fucking
put
girl right now.
one in here.
This girl right
I'll
here.
tell Chase. I'll tell him.
This girl.
Let's see. Show me.
Be like, you know, I don't know. I need to know her first.
For sure.
I need to know her first.
Yeah, no. No.
Like, literally?
No.
What do you mean,
No.
Nate? You don't need to know a person.
With that picture, I knew you guys were going to try and trap me into something.
Well, now you're stupid.
Stupid?
Yeah.
I knew you guys were going to try and fucking pull something
Why?
like that.
You could have just literally said yes. She's hot. No, she's
I
not
said
hot.
no.
She didn't.
I said
you,
no.
you had to know her personality.
I said no.
That's
and
not
you
true.
asked me. Her eyes are far apart. Go back into the Twitch clip, my dude.
No.
You will see that I said
No, you just said her eyes are kind of far apart.
I said no. Her eyes are far.
Didn't say no.
On Twitch right now.
Who gives a
don't care.
fuck? Me saying who gives a fuck is on Twitch right now, and my mom could be watching me.
I'm
See,
not gonna
here's the
answer
thing.
that question.
It doesn't objectify women because women do it
does.
to men.
Oh
Because
my
women do it to
God.
men all of the time.
Literally,
It's wrong.
I
No, no,
literally
no, no.
just, I
Listen,
literally
listen.
just heard a girl
It's
behind me when I was
hypocritical.
doing homework. Do it.
It's a hypocritic
Literally.
oath. It's a hypocritic oath to say, "Oh, I'm not going to do that."
When you're gonna do
People
that.
do it to you. You cannot resist doing that because it is.
That's the
instinctual.
way
It is
humans
instinctual.
work. I'm not gonna fucking fuck an
I'm not
ugly
going to
bitch.
talk. Exactly. I am not going to talk to somebody.
I'm
if
not
they
gonna
don't
talk
look
to
good.
Mary because she
Exactly.
looks like that, and the way she acts, and the way
I don't
she's
care what their
presented.
personality
I
is
could
like.
care less. If you are ugly and you are obnoxious about it, I'm not gonna talk to you. Because guess
Yeah.
what? You're obnoxious and you're gross to look at. So how am I gonna have a conversation
Why
with
am I-
that?
Exactly.
How am I gonna have a conversation with you when you're ugly? Because the only bad thing is gonna come out of my mouth and be like, I gotta go. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You don't think people do that to you?
I don't
They
care what
certainly have
people
done it to
do.
me.
It's done to everyone.
Yeah.
That's the way
And it's
society
not hypocritical
works.
for me to not.
But is it
objectify
hypocritical
people if they
for
objectify me?
is it hypocritical for other guys to be like, no, this guy is a weirdo. I'm not gonna be friends with him. For guys, to you,
To me?
is that
I
not
don't
acceptable?
care.
But is it not acceptable?
I'd rather have them not in
Is
my
it not
life.
acceptable?
For what? I couldn't hear the question.
If I said, no, you look like a weirdo, I'm not gonna be friends with you. Is that not acceptable? I have to be friends with you because
If they're gonna
That's the
make
way you
that
are?
judgment on me, I'd rather not have them in my life.
that's what everyone does, though. If you look like a fucking weirdo, like Jaden or something, guess what? I'm not friends with Jaden because he's a weirdo.
Yeah, but he's actually weird.
Right? Who says they don't say that about you or me or John or any other person? That's why they make the decision about being friends with them.
I'm fine with that.
But it's wrong for
That's
gender.
We're talking about Jaden's weird on a personal level. 'Cause
So
he's actually a
let's
weirdo.
just say I say Daisy's weird. She looks ugly as shit. I'm not gonna be friends with her. That's not okay. But if she's like going up to I don't know her friend and she's like, you're ugly as shit. I don't want to be friends with you. That's fine.
That's not it's just based off of a look. It's not. something-
Yes.
When it comes down to personality, that's
So you'd
Literally,
much
Literally, when I first saw Victoria, I was like, "Oh wow, she looks good. I'm gonna talk to her."
right. You're
That
not
was
gonna talk to someone who's fucking buck tooth motherfucker who's
Yeah.
like smells ass and like
because I talk to you guys.
that's.
That's so rude.
How many girlfriends have you had, Nate? None.
I don't
Shut
care. Having multiple girlfriends looks bad because it looks like
No,
I
it
have
doesn't.
failed. Yeah, it does.
It's called growing up. It's called being a man. It's
I'd rather
called
have
getting
one
some.
really long-lasting one than 20.
And who
super
says you're
short
gonna
ones that
last
end
with one?
badly.
It's always divorce.
I don't know. I haven't met that person yet.
And who says that one person in the alternate universe, in this universe, is gonna be like, you're ugly. I don't want to talk to you. And guess what? Your chance is gone. That one person
Oh,
that you for
so
sure
be it.
thought. Then, but you're gonna be like, that is not okay.
Statistically, there's 7 to 8 people in the world that are perfect matches.
You're gonna travel across the world and meet every single person.
I'm just saying statistically, there's that. But on top
Does
of
that matter at
It
all?
doesn't really matter who it is as long as there's so many people in this world. Eventually, we have to find something.
Says who?
Statistics. That's it, math.
Because you go outside?
Yeah, I go outside.
No, you don't.
Go outside, dude. I have classes. I have things outside that I do.
Who do you hang out with?
Who do I hang out with? Well, I hang out with mainly family members, but that's because
Okay.
they normally pay for my shit.
Talking
I have
about
money,
other than
I hang
that.
out with a bunch of people. I don't know.
Why does money have to do with anything?
Because I have to pay for gas somehow.
That's also another aspect. If you're fucking rich ass, be like, I'm gonna be more inclined to talk to you because guess what? You're cooler. You're most likely a bitch, but guess what?
Wow.
If you're hot and you have money, guess what? You think I care? Do you think they care? No.
I care.
if you went up to a
I've
woman,
seen that shit
Nate,
happen.
Nate, if you went up
firsthand.
to a
It's horrible.
Nate,
Literally?
if you went up to a woman and said that you're speaking to her because you wanted to know her personality, even though she's ugly, she'd probably slap you in the face.
Literally.
Because I want to get to know them.
She
Yes!
wouldn't respect that at all. She would be like, "You are." An
You don't
idiot,"
think
and she would
women
fucking-
care about their looks? They literally put
They
hours
absolutely do.
and hours into
Yeah.
the time they look.
Anyone who says they don't.
And if you call them ugly and be like, sorry, you're a little bit ugly, but I want to get to know you and like
Yeah.
grow your
I'm
personality,
not
they're
gonna
just
say
gonna.
that to them in front of their fucking face.
if that's the reason you're going up to them, they will know.
They will know,
Because
If you can't make eye contact-
them as a person.
dude. If you
So
can't
what
even
if I think
say,
they're ugly?
hey,
If I want to get to know them because they seem like a cool person, I should have nothing to do with it.
it's not gonna be cool when they're like,
I don't-
hey, do you think I'm
literally, I
pretty?
don't
And be like,
walk
no.
Hold on a second. I don't walk around the fucking world thinking, oh man, that person's hot. I just fucking fuck them all the time.
What? You have some serious issues then. You have.
Chris has some serious issues.
How?
I'm not physically
That's
attracted to
literally-
every single person I see.
I never said that. I just said if
I
that
don't wanna
person's
fuck
hot, guess
everyone I
what?
talk to.
I never said that. Did I say
That's what you
that?
said. I can't talk to someone if I don't want to fuck them.
That's not at all. Oh
Literally
my
what you're saying. I can't talk to someone because they're unattractive.
Oh my
No, I
god.
want to get to know them because who knows, I might become good friends with that person. I don't know.
And if they ask you, hey, am I beautiful? No, sorry. It's just the honest truth. They're not gonna be friends with you.
I can duck.
Oh, perfect. There's a woman. Hey, Anna. We're having this intense conversation right
Intense
now.
debate, yeah.
So it's literally,
Two of them.
literally, I can't even handle it right now. But it's literally, okay.
Me and
Do
Chase
you
are
make
on one side and Nate's on the other?
literally? Do you, Anna?
Wait. Slow down. Who's on?
Me and John are on a side, and Nate is somewhere gone, like out of this world right now.
I'm being
No,
Okay, so
hang on.
shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, Anna, when you meet someone new, brand new, or walking in the street, do you see them and be like, wow, they're hot, or nah,
Yeah.
they're not hot? So if they're like hot, you're more inclined to talk to that person, right?
Right, yeah.
If they're ugly as shit, like literally ugly, and are you inclined to talk to them, be like, go up to them and be like, hey, I want to become friends with you?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes or no?
I mean, I guess you want me to say that yes.
No,
the
we
more
don't want you to
attractive
say
the person-
anything.
I want you to
Answer
say
the
your
question the
answer.
way you would do it. What you would
Okay,
do.
well, I know this sounds extremely liberal, but I literally like don't care what a person looks like. Like, so no, it doesn't.
I'm
even
talking
mind.
about
Thank
literally.
you.
But if you take into consideration the what's it called? Not the golden rule, the golden circle. I don't know. There's some name for it. It's it proves that like the more attractive you are, the more successful you become. So
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess yes, you could. It does incline you more to talk to that
Because
person.
for me and Chase, I'm less likely to talk to somebody if
Like,
they're ugly.
Anna,
I'm
if
not gonna
you're-
go up to somebody and
Okay, Anna, if you're right in front of me and there's like 3 other girls, right? And these
Yeah.
other girls are like beautiful, like models.
yeah, like, oh
And
my
you're
God.
expecting and
Me to come
Nate's
to
point
you
is
instead of
yeah,
them.
Nate's point is I'm supposed to go to you and not these supermodels who are literally
Yeah,
just
like a Kendall Jenner. or
Literally, yeah.
something, Right?
But
like
that's
I'm
not the
going
point
with
I'm
that
making.
one.
That's
Like, I'm
exactly
going
the
with
point. That is
all I'm
actually
making.
the
Can I
point.
speak? Can
No.
I defend
No, you
myself?
can't,
That's
because it's
an
ridiculous.
absurd allegation.
No, it is not. That's exactly what you said. I want to get to know this person.
Let me speak.
No, no,
What does this relate to?
because
He asked
do
me
you see the
if
girl
this
in the
was
thing?
attractive, and I said no.
No,
And
Because he didn't know
no,
the
he didn't know the
He
personality.
continued to ask me, and I was trying to figure out who this
But me and
person
Chase
was.
were like,
Can you
yeah.
let me speak, please? Jesus.
He literally said,
Let me speak.
"Oh
damn
my
it.
god."
So I was trying to figure out who this person was. I kept asking who this person was, and they kept pressuring
But
me. I
that's what
already
we were
told
saying.
them
It's
that
irrelevant.
physically, I
Oh, thank you, BPS. What is that? BBS HP. Thank you, I appreciate it. If you are liking the chaos right now, continue because it's gonna go on for a while.
they wouldn't tell me that.
But then we put in
Because they were
photos of
trying to
other
let me into a
people.
trap. This is
Jesus.
the person I was
But
school
then we
with.
put in photos of
Horrible.
other people.
Yeah, other people.
And you refused to answer
Yeah.
those questions as well.
I answered them. Look at the Twitch VOD. I answered them. And then when you
You
continue to
said,
pressure me, I refused to answer.
no, you
This
said,
is absurd.
I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't know. I was simply asking, are they
no.
hot? Yes. Are they no? Not hot. I don't know their personality. I don't know them.
To me, there's two
Oh
things
my
that qualify
God.
whether or not I find someone attractive. The
That's not
personality
what
and
we
if
were
I find
asking.
them
That is not what we were
physically
asking. That is
attractive.
not what we were asking. I said, are they hot? Physically, are they hot? And you said,
And I answered those
I don't know the
questions, and then I asked,
personality.
Who is that?
You don't need
I
to.
answered the
How about
question, and
this?
then I
Oh
asked,
my
who is
God.
that?
How about this person?
You don't need to fucking know the person.
To me, that is important.
She's
How about
hot.
that person?
Yeah, I'd
Yes.
fuck. I'd fuck her.
Yes.
Yeah, she's hot.
Exactly. Right?
She's hot.
Yes.
Nate, is she
for
hot?
Sure.
No, I don't know her personality, right?
I need a better picture.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't even handle you, dude. I can't
With
even.
guys, you're like, physicality like is more. I'm not saying it's more important, but it's like you like when you see an attractive woman,
Yeah, she's
you're more
fucking
likely
hot.
to be like.
Right.
There you go. It's a better picture of her. Yes.
So you're pretty much saying Nate is a woman.
That's what,
That's what I'm hearing. I'm glad. I'm glad you understand.
Because it's like, for me, it's like I am like if I see a really attractive person, I like. It's just like, I don't know if there was some sort of
We're
study
speaking to a
about
bunch
it,
of
but
betas.
it's like.
Yeah, you're a
the
bunch of
more-
beta
the
bitches.
more attractive they are, the more douchey that's gonna
Says
be.
who?
And like, I don't know. Says the studies. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Gee, I'm gonna have to look this up one now. Okay, let me find it.
Here, wait. Hold on, Anna.
For example, I did not want to speak to Alize because she was ugly.
Exactly.
I did not like her.
I don't care what someone looks like if I'm gonna talk to them. It's about the conversation, not whether or not they're
Hey,
unicorn.
Anna.
They have to look a little good to me for me to be able
Anna.
to speak with them.
Yeah.
Let's say you literally just saw him on the street, right? He's your age, right? This is
Yeah.
saw him on the street, right? You're like, wow.
Ryan Reynolds.
Random,
You
yeah.
see him on the street. Would you immediately say, yeah, he's hot, but I'm not gonna talk to him because he looks like
Oh,
a
no,
douche?
wait.
No, I don't know his
Wait.
personality.
Anna.
If I
no,
see someone
have a
who
better-
looks like a bitch
No.
and they're attractive, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck
No,
them.
hang on. I've got a better point to make. Anna, let's say you were talking to two different guys. One who is really ugly and one who is really attractive physically, okay? They
Yeah.
both had the exact same personality. Which one are you gonna pick?
To talk to?
No, to date.
What the? That has nothing to do with the conversation.
Yes,
we're
it
having
does.
right now.
It does.
It does.
proves that you would pick the one that is more physically
I said that-
attractive.
Yes, that is a fact. But
So
when we're
we're
talking
right.
about just talking to someone, looks have nothing to do with it.
Oh my god. If
This
you're
person
fucking
has more-
if you're ugly as shit, guess what? I'm not talking to you because
Why do you
I'm
think
not
I
gonna
never
like
spoke to
talking to you.
Kalea?
Literally, I'm not talking to Mary
She has a
or I'm
repulsive
not.
personality, which is why I didn't talk to her. It has nothing to do with what she looked like.
It's like talking to Lauren Lee. I didn't talk to Lauren Lee. Guess what? I'd be like, hi, sorry. Like I literally tried everything I could to not talk to her
I
because
don't
she's
like her as a
fucking
person, so therefore I don't talk
ugly.
to her. Looks has nothing to do with whether or not I
Holy
talk
shit!
to
Yes, it
somebody.
does.
Then why the fuck am I talking to you two fucking ugly? bastards?
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
so hot.
Yeah, we're the
We're so
ugliest shit, dude. I want you to go out in the next month to get a girl and prove me wrong. Prove me
Let's all
wrong.
three
I'm not
go.
gonna
Let's
do
all
Get a girl's
three
number.
go.
Get a
We'll
girl's
do it.
number. Get a girl's number right now. In the next month, go to school. Get a girl's number.
I can get
Prove
one,
me wrong.
I'll get one next week. I'll get one next week.
Prove
I
me
know
wrong,
exactly
Nate.
what I'm gonna do.
Prove me
I'll
wrong.
get
Get a
one
girl's
next
number.
week.
Go up to. I dare you to go up to a girl and be like, "Hey, can I have your number? You look really cute right now. I just really want to get to know your personality." See how that
I'm not
goes.
gonna do that.
You're a pussy, beta. That's
I'm saying
right.
I'm not gonna do that.
Why? Because that's
This is a fucking school.
sexist.
It's not about that. It's about learning and getting
You think
educated.
school is
I'm
like
not-
I
learning
started
and
talking-
education?
Dude, I started talking to a bunch of people today in my English class, and I was very happy I did, actually. Like, they're very nice.
Literally.
They're all attractive.
I'm texting two girls right now.
Good for you. I don't
Who's
care.
the second one?
She's also in the philosophy class.
Nice.
Get him.
Close to one.
Alphas.
Do you know why? Because guess what? She looks cute. Yeah, I'm gonna be more inclined to go up to her and
Exactly.
talk to her. And if I get her number,
I'm-
perfect.
Okay, Chase.
Got it. Oh, that's exactly what I want.
Chase, let me say something real quick. If I'm looking for a girlfriend, yes, I'm gonna go to the person that I find attractive.
Who says I'm
and get
looking
to
for
know
a
them.
girlfriend? I
If
just
I'm
think she's
trying
hot.
to make a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone, why does it matter what they look like? If it's just going to be
Because
a
if I
platonic
don't like
relationship,
looking
I
at them,
don't
it
care.
doesn't matter. I'm not wasting my time.
And I feel bad for you because you're gonna miss out on meeting some great people.
And that's fine with me. But guess what?
Right, then
I'm gonna be
why
around the
not? I
hot
prefer
people.
Getting to know someone before
You're gonna
judging,
turn into a Jose.
judging them whether or not. I'm
You're gonna get a feel.
No,
That's exactly the
don't
situation.
find
That
her
is
attractive,
exactly the
therefore
situation.
I will never date
That is
her.
exactly the situation, though. Exactly the situation.
It is
That's your
very
logic.
different.
Your logic is exactly Jose's
My
logic.
logic is first get to know them as a person. Are they
It-
attractive?
I didn't ask for that.
If
I said
yes,
Jose
pursue as a
is.
relationship.
I said Jose's logic is your logic.
His logic is far different from mine.
That is
probably.
obviously not because she's definitely not pretty. She's not
I
pretty in
agree with
any
you
way.
on that.
Okay, then hey, that's
doesn't mean I
sexist,
wouldn't
dude.
talk
You
to her.
shouldn't do that, right? You shouldn't degrade women like that or judge girls about their.
I'm just saying that
I'm
as
just
a person,
saying, right?
they are not
Just like you said.
attractive.
Just like you said. I shouldn't. You shouldn't judge girls like that physically, right?
That doesn't mean whether or not they're. I think they're weird or that I'm not gonna talk to them. I'm gonna talk to them. If I need to talk to them,
Mm.
regardless of what they look like.
I'm pretty sure you contradicted yourself.
I
Literally,
think so.
Based on your own
saying-
logic. Based on your own logic, you contradicted yourself.
no. I'm saying that
No.
I would not date someone like that because I do not find them physically attractive. That's one requirement for me. The more important one is, do I like them as a person? Do I want to be around them?
Obviously, I'm not saying personality is off
Yeah.
the table at all.
No, I would
If Chakra
never-
is
I
not
would
think-
fucking,
yes,
if
that
Chakra
is
was
more
not a
important to
good
me.
person to talk to, guess what? I'm not talking to her.
Exactly.
That's it.
And I
Goodbye.
wouldn't- if I didn't like the person's personality, but they were super hot, I still wouldn't talk to them
Right.
because
You
it
guys
would be
literally said that you would talk to someone who's douchey but looks good.
I was
I
giving
would
an
for like 10
example.
minutes. I would for like 10 minutes, and then if
And
I
yeah.
found out they were scumbags, I would leave.
And what I'm
But I
saying,
would be more inclined to go up to them
Exactly.
in the first place because of what they look like.
and
Why
what
are you
I'm
guys
saying,
talking about this?
to
Because
say,
Nate's
whether or not
stupid
this
and he
girl
thinks-
from our school.
And he thinks this autistic girl's hot.
I said no. Go back to the first video. I literally, you asked me.
She's special,
Do I-
and
does
he
that-
said that she was
Is this
pretty
person
hot.
I said no, I am far apart.
Oh,
And you
sorry.
asked me,
He
other
needs to
than
know
that,
first.
Can you give me an answer? I said no.
What does she
You asked
look
me-
like?
Look, scroll up a little
The
bit.
one Chase posted, the one with the
She
heart.
doesn't normally look like that, but she
Oh,
posted
yeah.
that, and I said, "Hey, is she hot?" And they
I
needed
said
to know her
eyes are far apart, and then you
personality.
asked me for more information. I said no. You asked me to clarify. I said no. And then you
No,
asked
I
me
need
if
to
I'm
know her
gay.
personality.
Alright, what about
This all
people?
came-
Alright. What about people whose personalities you know?
Right.
Bring
What do
one
you
up.
mean?
Bring one up that you know, whose personality you know well, that you think is attractive.
As a, okay, you need to be more specific.
That is
You're
what?
talking about
What?
people-
How do you need to be? How do you get more explicit
Are you
than
talking
that?
about strictly personality?
Oh
No,
my
It has nothing
god.
to do with looks.
Yes.
Strictly personality has nothing to do with looks.
Yes. And then
I
do
would
one
say-
and then do one with looks.
On with looks. Okay, I would say. Give me a minute.
Dude, I can name like a whole
I could
list
just
right
go boom,
now.
boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. This is not hard.
Myra. I really like talking to Myra.
When
Has
you
nothing
talk
do
to
with
Myra,
When I talk to Myra, all the time.
when?
When?
As of late.
All the time.
As of late.
Lately? Lately? Doesn't fucking matter.
Yes, it
You
does.
said if I
You
knew
just
a
said it.
person who had a nice personality. There you go. Had nothing. You didn't give me. a time
Myra's
requirement.
bangable.
I didn't say she was ugly.
Oh, you're judging her looks?
Strictly personality.
Are you judging her looks? That is sexist. How dare you judge a woman like that?
said, You guys
Okay,
asked me
okay, wait,
strictly
okay, then do
personality.
one-
I
then
gave
do
you a
one-
fucking answer, and now you're
Then do
criticizing me
one.
for it.
Then do one looks. You're right.
One with
You're
looks?
right.
Yeah,
that I
you're
like
right,
talking
Nate.
to?
Yeah.
Nate is right. Yes, Nate was right there. Do one with looks.
Anna.
Oh god.
I don't know what she looks like.
No.
We posted it, Nate.
Posted a bunch of pictures.
We posted your picture, and he's like, He's
Yeah.
thought about it.
Yeah.
He's like, but I need to get to know
The one in the
her.
pool. The one in the pool. The one with the glasses. And I said I like the glasses.
Oh, that was.
Are you calling her ugly? Are you being sexist?
TBH was pretty ugly in that one.
No, I even posted the one at the dance, and he's like, That's judging.
That's when I started refusing to answer.
Because you think that's sexist, right?
Because I was sick and tired of you guys judging me for how I view people. Why does it matter what I think of somebody?
Because it's
I'm
gonna get you
talk to them if
nowhere.
I think they're
It
worthy of
doesn't.
talking
It doesn't. It's just an interesting debate to have because me and Taste think very differently.
Yeah, so why the fuck does it matter?
I'm
I
just
can-
letting you know
curious
it's
to know why.
not
I'm
gonna
curious
Why?
to know why because I don't think I would ever think that way.
ever.
I'm-
I've already told you why.
I'm not
I
gonna
know, and
go
I'm
up.
still
That's it.
trying to understand.
Okay, ask me what do you want to know? I'll
Would
explain.
you?
I already
would
figured out
you-
everything.
Would you, Nate, be more likely if you were in a room and there were two women, like I said, Diana, with
Yeah.
the guys. One is ugly and one is attractive, right? Both have
Did I
the
talk
same.
to?
Both have the same personality, and you know that. Which one would you go up to?
Whoever is closest.
See, that's
Oh
not
my
what I
God.
would do. I would go straight to the pretty one.
Whoever is closest.
I would
If
not
I
do
wanted
that.
I wanted to talk to both of them. I'd go to whoever's closest, and then when I'm done talking to that person, I'll go to the next.
But
No, you
had
only
to
get to
pick
one.
Yeah, you only had to pick one. That was the.
Well, then whoever's closest.
See, I would
They're
not.
the
I would go
exact
straight
same
to the
person, and I just had to talk to them.
But they looked
Whoever's closest.
completely different.
Whoever's closest.
See, I would
I'm
go to the
just
physically
strictly having a
attractive.
conversation to them.
I would go for
Whoever's
the
closest.
physically. I would physically.
If
attractive
I'm
one.
literally having a conversation with them, I want to actually look into their eyes and actually have a look
Yeah.
at their face while talking to them, not having to stare off or look away
Yeah.
because they're fucking ugly. Okay,
Yeah.
it's literally the point of I want to look at you if I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
If you're fucking ugly, I'm not gonna talk to you because I
In the
can't look at
future-
you.
In the future, if I have to call you beautiful or something, I don't want to have to lie. Like I don't want
Right?
to.
Yeah, Nate, are you
I
gonna
would-
tell your
Don't lie.
So you,
They
when you get a
will
girlfriend,
get
when you
so
no, when you
mad.
get a girlfriend, when you get a girlfriend who's
mad.
ugly as shit, and we all know it,
I wouldn't
and you're
have
just
one that
denying
is
it. No, no,
ugly.
no, no, no. That's a lie because because you just care about personality. So you're gonna find a girl who has a great personality.
Said when it comes to a relationship, the two most important things are personality and looks. Do I find
Wow,
them
you're
physically
judging about
attractive?
personality? You're judging about looks now?
I said, do I find them attractive? It has nothing to do with anything. Do I find them attractive?
But I'm saying
Yes.
that I'm giving you an
Then
example.
There you go.
I'm giving you an example. Literally, if you have a
I
girlfriend who's
would not,
ugly as
if I'm
shit,
dating someone,
that's what you think.
Chase,
But that's what
Chase,
you think.
if I'm dating someone,
But
then
you
I think they're attractive.
then
I
exactly.
would not have to lie and tell them they're beautiful because I would think they are beautiful.
But you're so distraught over their personality trait that you don't even realize they're fucking trash. Literally just run over pavement.
Okay.
If they're that good of a-
About
If
saying
their
Literally.
personality is that good to win me over regardless of looks, then they deserve it.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. What about Nate? You never said the person that you knew that was a good personality and also physically attractive.
Yeah.
I can name one, and so can Chase.
I would say
I can just
there's
rapid
a lot
fire.
of people I have to
Mm-mm.
give just one answer.
Yeah.
No, as many as you
List
want.
a
You know,
few.
just
I
give
list- I
it
listed a
whatever
few
you want.
earlier.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
I like talking to Victoria. I like
Everyone
talking. Well, I just like talking to her. She reminded me of
Aw.
other people I used to know.
Mm-hmm.
She was just nice. I don't
How
know.
come you didn't go to the dance with her then?
Yeah, she asked.
In 11th grade?
Yeah.
12th grade.
We had to cancel that one. 12th grade?
Yeah.
She never asked me in 12th grade.
She did, I thought.
Yeah, she did.
No?
Yeah, she did.
I'm pretty sure she did.
I know she did.
If she would have asked me, I would have gone with her.
That's a lie because you didn't.
She went to another
She never
prom
asked
instead.
me. In 11th grade, she asked me to go to prom. I said
She
yeah,
asked
sure.
you?
And then she
And you
did
said
in 12th
no, and then she went to
Yeah.
another prom because you didn't
Yes.
want to.
And then she did again in 12th
I
grade.
said, yeah, I'd go with you.
Nah.
And then it just never went. I was told that she wasn't allowed to go to prom.
That's not
No,
true.
that's not true.
That's
She
literally
never
what
said
happened.
that. No, she never. She literally was never. That was never a thing. That was
She
never
asked
a
me,
thing.
I said,
Then
first I
she
thought
just
she was
then she
joking.
turned to you down at that
Yeah.
point because that was never a thing.
She asked me, I said, is this a joke? Because I thought it was a joke. And then
Nope.
she really wanted to go with me, so I was like, okay, fine, I guess. Why not?
She did go with Tristan to a winter formal.
He was fucked the whole thing.
Name somebody else. That one's the
Yeah.
easy one. That was
Somebody
the easy
else
one.
that I like talking to.
And physically
The person.
attractive. And physically attractive.
There was Natalie McBoyle.
Natalie
What?
McBoyle.
Would you ever talk to her?
In ninth grade, we were in
Talked
the
to her
same
once.
class. We talked several times.
Okay, that's literally not.
Gianna.
Debatable. Now
Yeah.
she's hot. She was not that hot
She
back
is now,
then.
yeah.
I didn't say she was hot. I said she's attractive.
Where does Lindsay go to school, Jay?
I can look her up.
I wonder whatever happened to her.
Lindsay
I follow her on
Gast.
Instagram, I think, but I don't know where.
Let's see. Maybe she didn't post anything. I don't think she posted anything as of late.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
I thought there was somebody else that wanted to go to the dance with Nate as well. Isn't there someone else?
Nadia. What about Nadia?
Oh yeah.
Anya, what about her?
Answer
She
the
liked
question.
you.
What about her?
Was she physically attractive?
She is now.
Yeah,
She
Fuck.
wasn't there.
She,
I
yeah,
didn't
she
like her
was.
personality
Why not?
because it was repulsive. It was annoying. Didn't like her talking about all the drugs and shit she did.
But you wouldn't bang?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't know.
She's
I guess
changed.
I guess
maybe.
me and Chase are just alphas.
I know.
And
I don't
sounds like
see you.
guys
I don't
are
see you getting
sexual
two
offenders.
girls. Sexual offenders.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. At least I'm actually
Yeah.
social and talking to girls and putting myself out there. You're sitting there do nothing. Right?
No.
Right?
We should all go out and do it. We should all go out next weekend. Just
Next
go to
weekend
the
I'm
mall.
fucking busy.
Unbelievable.
I gotta work all
Okay.
next week.
Work. I have
Yeah.
to work all next week as well.
Good to know.
Yeah, good to know.
Next time I see someone, I'll be like, sorry, I don't know you. I'm gonna tell Shocker that. I'm just gonna be like, sorry, I don't know your personality.
You should message her right now, Chase, and be like, I'm sorry, I'm not interested in you because I don't know your personality.
I should.
Or ask Chakra's opinion. I'm curious to know because you
She's
don't know her
sleeping.
that well. Oh, okay. Ask
The other girl?
Ask the other girl. Yeah, ask her opinion.
She's already 3 years in.
Really?
Yeah.
So she's 22 or 21?
Actually, no, she's not. She's 3 semesters in. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna
So just a
say,
year and a half.
I was gonna say, wow, I'm impressed if she's 23.
Her name's Kayla.
Kayla.
Mhm.
Kayla.
She's very short.
Wait a second. Oh, okay. No.
Oh, there's another girl, Melissa Cochran.
You'd be like, hey, Miss Cochran, I have a moral dilemma for you. Ask a bunch of people, Chase. Ask like
No,
ask
I already
ask,
know the
like-
truth. I already know.
I mean, I do too, but like, it's a lot of evidence.
I already know Jose's opinion because he has.
Yeah, well, Jose's the exception to the rule.
He already has something that he
I would-
can't back out of.
I don't know what.
He's
what
too
it
deep.
seems.
I don't know either. His personality, John. You got to know that personality, dude.
I guess. I mean, I don't. Yeah. I don't want my children to have a hard life.
Right?
Like,
Don't worry. Her tits and ass, guess what?
what?
No matter how hard you try to get your tits and ass, guess what? Sorry. Personality. Not, hey,
I mean, personality
You're
is
cute.
important.
you're right. But, I don't, but besides that fact, be like, you acted once this way, I'm not going to talk to you.
Yeah.
Personality. Not, hey, you're pretty cute, let me get to know you. Not,
Yeah.
you're fucking ugly, let me get to know
But
you.
yeah.
See, good thing we didn't see Anna when you talked to her.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
Nothing. Don't listen to that.
Chase just
I
called
roasted
ugly.
you. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did.
Don't worry, Anna.
No, did you hear what I said?
No, but I could probably just go on your Twitch stream and listen to it.
Yeah, you can.
We should just do a podcast.
We should. I'm gonna name
Like,
it podcast.
honestly.
Debate
We should have a
podcast.
podcast, Chase, where we
debate.
just talk about something.
We really should actually.
We should. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Really?
Like every week, we should do like on Wednesdays or something, and we could talk, and we could have anybody like Nate or Anna or
Right.
Connor or anybody.
If it's gonna go like this, I don't think you guys.
Dude, this is good.
This is good.
You literally never let me speak.
You
Because it was
spoke so
stupid.
much.
And yeah, what do you
You
mean?
always interrupt me when I say, "Can I speak? Can I speak?" You fucking muted yourself when I was trying to explain something.
Me?
Did you?
How
Yeah, because I was
did you
thinking a
ever
follow,
have
idiot.
a reasonable conversation with me?
I was having a follow, and of course I'm gonna stop listening to what I'm
That's
gonna
like,
say.
that's like.
Oh shit! What?
What?
Oh, I thought you
Nothing.
cut out. I thought I
Nothing.
cut out. It's like
a good
what?
song.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Humor is important too. Didn't even mention.
Anna,
humor.
get off my
I guess
stream.
it's in personality,
That's
but still.
personality.
thank you, Anna.
Oh, they also they have to be a conservative for me. It will not work any other way.
I don't mind that.
Matter.
I don't mind that.
It is
Like, if-
impossible.
If she's
Because
liberal, I'm obviously probably gonna disagree with a lot of things. I'm just not gonna say it because guess what? I just don't want to talk about it because it's just
Yeah,
gonna
no, it-
get
it would-
ugly.
It would not work for me.
I
at
think
all.
it's important to see the other side of argument.
Hmm.
Not really. If you
It's very
believe in a
important.
side.
How am I supposed to defend my argument if I can't counter theirs without knowing
Yeah.
it?
Who says you need to?
I do.
I mean, I know both
Debate
sides of the
team.
argument, but I am right.
Travis liked my Twitter post.
Nice. See, I like Travis, and he's black. Who knew I would talk to him, right?
Right.
I mean, I'm part of the Ku Klux Klan.
Like I almost
Not
didn't.
really.
I didn't
Not
even
really.
talk. I didn't talk to
Not
Travis because I don't necessarily talk to people of color because I just don't hang around those people. So obviously I'm not inclined to talk to people. But when I was like, okay, I saw him, let's give it a try, and I did. Guess what? Look what happened. Great friends. And then I got to know his personality.
You're just proving my point.
No, I said he was ugly in my eyes. I'm not friends with him because he's not the type of person I hang out with. So for the longest time, through years, I'm just like, whatever. But
And
then
now that you know
I
him-
pursued it. I pursued it because I thought it was a good idea. Guess what? It was a good idea. Exactly like fucking hot people. If they're hot, I'm gonna pursue it. And then guess what? If their personality is
Oh.
good, then it's great.
All I'm saying is that I am more likely to go and speak to a physically attractive person before I go and speak to a not physically attractive person. But if I find that the physically attractive person is extremely annoying, I won't talk to them anymore. But if I find the ugly person is enjoyable to be around, I'll speak to them often. I'll be friends even. But I probably won't pursue anything with it. That's my position. I'm pretty sure that's yours, Chase, right?
What?
You were listening, were you?
No.
Oh my god.
See, as easy as that too, Nate. You see how fast I was? Like literally, if someone's ugly, guess what? I'm out. I'm not gonna be inclined to listen to you.
That's why you weren't speaking.
Yeah.
That's fine. If you're talking in terms of a relationship,
I just gave a perfect example right there.
that's fine if you're talking in terms of a relationship. But if it's
I'm not
just
talking
someone you're
about-
just talking.
Yeah,
to,
I'm talking about. I'm
That's-
just talking to.
That's not okay.
I just ignored John. I don't hear one word he just said. I just blanked out. I'm serious.
I believe you.
Like,
So rude.
oh my god. So as easy as that.
Sorry, what'd you say? I wasn't listening.
Me
You're
either.
ugly.
Sorry, I didn't hear myself. Hey, I
Yeah,
shouldn't
don't
do that. I'm
listen to
sorry.
myself.
I shouldn't do
Oh
that.
my God.
That's sexist. Anna, do you
Wait,
think it's
no, we're not
sexist?
that was our.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No. Remember? Because Nate said no one should be able to judge based on looks.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I said solely judging on looks isn't okay.
Even Anna,
That is
if you
true.
Anna,
That's
if
true.
you literally said, let's say you see a girl, right, and this girl is just like weird, right? You see her, she's like, what in the world is wrong with you? Are you inclined to talk to her?
Um,
Yes or no?
no.
That's it. So there you go.
Okay,
There
there's
you
a
go.
difference between looks weird, like doing
No.
weird activities and
No,
stuff,
I'm saying
versus
looks
just
physically weird and acts physically weird.
Okay, acting
Oh, wait,
goes
sorry,
into
do-
personality. If you just
Yeah,
look,
sorry. Sorry, do you mean looks as in like the physicality, or looks as in the way they're acting?
Both the way they present themselves because
okay,
they're
that's
ugly as
completely
shit.
different. That's a completely different
No,
scenario.
I'm saying-
That's the
We're
argument
I'm
we've
literally
been
saying-
making this
Anna,
entire
I'm
time.
saying Anna, I'm literally saying if she's like ugly, like, ugly hair, like did not brush her teeth, or like fucking
ripped
Yeah.
shirt.
ripped shirt, like
Yeah,
humpback.
I'm
Okay.
definitely
Right.
inclined.
But if this
Okay.
pretty girl who's like all dressed up and she's like cool and you see her and she's just walking down, you're gonna be more inclined to talk to that person physically based on physical looks than the person who's
okay.
humpback, motherfucking yellow teeth, right?
Grizzled.
Right. Right.
Okay,
And that's the
okay.
exact same thing that we're doing.
That's what me and
That's
Chase
not the
point
same
in
thing.
all the
It
time.
is.
It is.
Okay, listen. When
But you
first
said that's
asked me if
sexist.
Someone's acting weird, or someone looks weird. You did not describe that. You were describing
What?
someone looks odd in physicality,
That's
In
what I
my
just said.
not
experience.
acting.
In my
Not acting. If
experience,
they're acting weird,
If
no
they
one's gonna
look
talk to
weird,
them.
they're acting weird.
in my experience,
Not-
if somebody looks weird, they act weird.
They act weird.
Like Juan in my English class right now, he came into class on the Heelys, and I was like, "That's weird. He's actually a weirdo."
The
not
one
talking
dude, the
to him.
terrorist looking dude, he came in
Yeah.
today with a vest on, like a vest. And I said, that's a real sketch. That's based on physical looks. And I'm saying, I'm not talking to that dude.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's attire, not look.
Oh,
That's their physical.
I don't know.
attire.
I'm done with this conversation.
That's a completely different story. This is why I would never be a good host on your podcast.
Right, 'cause
you
you're
listen to your
shit.
side.
We did listen to your side.
You're arguing so strongly against it. Because
Exactly.
Because it's pure facts.
It's not though. It's
you
everyone's own
contradicted
opinion.
your own point multiple times.
No, I didn't. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
sticking
did.
with my same
Yes,
thing.
you did.
I'm saying if they're acting weird, acting is a completely separate thing.
If
than
they're
just how
looking
they
weird,
look.
they're fucking acting weird.
Yeah.
That's
They're not
a
looking
trend.
weird. They're not looking weird for no reason. There's a reason behind that.
Okay. For a good,
Fucking
another
curled
good
up in the
example.
corner,
Another
like,
good
if
example.
you don't
Evan
give a
Mark.
shit,
Let's say Evan
I'm
Mark.
not gonna-
Evan Mark. Guess what? You see him. He looks weird. You're like, that kid looks like a sketcher. And then you see the way he acts. He acts the way he looks.
Okay, yes, but you have
Right.
to sit there and observe him over time.
No, you don't.
If I'm
You
just
see
looking-
him.
If I have just a
No.
picture of him, just a still photo of him, I'm not gonna assume that he acts weird.
You could. Okay. So Mary just looks good in all her pictures, and you just want to talk to her?
Well,
No,
no, hang on.
that's not what I'm saying.
Hang
I'm
on.
saying is I'm
Mhm.
not gonna say that. Oh, she acts weird. I don't know that from a still photo.
Okay.
Oh, listen. I've got a good example. Chase was talking to Chakra for a little while. Then he screenshotted one of her snaps, right? And that was weird,
That's weird.
right? So she stopped talking to him.
Right.
Because
That's weird.
But maybe that's just
Okay.
part of Chase's personality.
Right.
But that's an act.
So
not
That's a
rude.
person-
That's
that's part-
rude of her
Okay,
to stop
okay.
talking.
Listen, that was an act of weirdness. I'm talking if someone just looks.
Who says I'm not gonna reoccur? Who says?
Chase looks weird.
I'm not saying that you don't have a reason to not talk to someone if they act weird. If they act weird, no one's gonna talk to them. What I'm saying is you
And
can't
if you look weird, no one's
assume
gonna
that they
talk
act
to you.
weird. I can't assume. You can't assume that if they don't act weird, or if they look weird, they act weird. You can't make that an assessment.
And if you look weird, same concept. No one's gonna talk to you.
And that's not okay. What I'm saying
I don't
is
care if it's not
they
okay.
look
It's
weird,
what's happening
it's
in the world.
different than if they act weird.
I don't care if
Someone
it's
could
not
look
okay.
normal and act weird, and no one's gonna talk to them. Someone
Literally?
could look weird and act completely normal. People are gonna talk to them.
What you think is okay and not okay is not reality. It's not what today is. You may think that, and that's great on your end, but that's not the way the
Literally
world is
what
built.
The social movement is nowadays.
Yeah,
Understand
but the
that.
social movement.
Who gives a fuck? Anna, you're telling me that you put up makeup, you do your hair, you look good. You're just doing that
for fun?
for fun.
You're not
You
trying
wanna
to
you
impress
wanna do
anyone.
that, right? You just do that to just try hard for yourself, correct?
Well, no.
Right.
It's like,
Exactly.
Exactly, Nate. You see that?
They don't have to do that. That's what I'm saying. They shouldn't
Oh.
have to do that. They
But
don't
then-
want
But that's the way it works, Nate. No one is gonna
They want the
fucking.
freedom to do it. I'm
guess
not
what?
saying that's gonna make me think differently of them, just based on how they look.
But if I see a woman who isn't taking care of herself, she looks
Okay,
weird.
there's a difference
That
between
tells me
taking
she has no
showers every once in a
self-respect.
while and brushing your teeth versus not putting makeup on.
yeah, that's true. Makeup is like you'll. Like,
I never
don't
said
know,
makeup,
but
I
a
said
lot of the
doing
reasons
everything.
People wear makeup is because of insecurities, and they. It's not even that they want to look good. It's just that they. I don't, well, I
And-
mean, it is that they want to look good because they're like insecure and stuff,
Right.
But it doesn't help
calling-
their cause.
I'm calling Lily.
Jesus Christ, don't get her
I'm calling
offended.
Charlotte.
Jesus Christ. I never said makeup. At all.
You said.
I said the
makeup.
way they get together. Everything. Makeup,
And
hair,
I'm saying
dress.
that There's a difference.
The clothes.
And you're saying that is not acceptable. But it's not acceptable for
Well,
this
I'm
person to
saying
try to
there's a
look good for
difference-
me?
There's a
Correct?
difference between looking presentable.
I'm not
with
talking
or
about
without
presentable.
Makeup, but you mentioned that why do women wear makeup?
I
And I'm disputing that. That you don't need to wear makeup. for
didn't say
everyone to
why
think
do
they're
I
beautiful.
didn't say why does women wear makeup. I said why do people
For example, Emily Costello.
yeah.
She's a weirdo.
Yeah.
I could tell she was a weirdo because
Yeah.
she was wearing a white mask.
Yeah.
Like I could tell she had
But that's an
covered her
act.
face in
It's an
foundation.
act.
She had covered her face in foundation. That's weird.
That's not an act,
That
Nate.
is
You
weird,
just say
but
it's
that
an
was
act.
Of her doing that. That is weird. Not
I
the
didn't-
fact that
I
she
never watched her doing
physically
that.
looks weird.
She does physically look weird.
So you're judging her
After
by
she
your
did
looks
that,
now.
After she did that,
she
looks
looks weird without that too. But
Yeah.
but without knowing that she did that weird act of putting all that makeup on, she looks weird, but you don't know that she would do that, regardless of personality. I'm just saying, if you just saw her, didn't know who she was, without all the makeup and stuff, you
I
might
would
think she
never
looked
speak
weird.
with her.
And you're saying that if this girl, let's say, okay, if this girl's trying to impress me, and I know this, right? And she normally wears makeup, and she's trying to impress me, and then she doesn't wear makeup, and she looks like shit.
Yeah.
You think that's gonna impress me? No, it
It's
should be
not-
like,
it's
okay,
not
cool.
showing
Play a factor.
It
Holy
does,
shit!
though.
Yes, it does.
though.
It
It
does.
would turn me
Why
off.
should they? They shouldn't need to do that for them to look.
That's
good. If they
the
look good,
real life, though. It doesn't matter
It is.
if it should or shouldn't be. That's what it is. You think Shocker just wears
All
makeup
these-
to just
all
like
these
look good for
social- All these
herself?
social movements are full of people who are so insecure about everything that's happening around them that they are trying to force a narrative that does not exist.
Literally.
And it has never existed.
Some of them, yes. Some of them, yes. Majority of which are about saying, well, why should we have to do this? This is, this has been used to oppress people in the past. Slavery was used to oppress people.
What
in the
are you
past.
talking about? That's not what we're
I'm
talking about.
the movements. I'm talking about the movements here. That was a social movement. It was used, and now it's gone, and that's a good thing because it was harmful to people. Looking at why
But you need.
women used to not be able to wear pants. Okay, only wear dresses. Well, why shouldn't they be able to wear pants?
But
Shouldn't they be able
but
to
at
wear
the
what
same
they want?
time, you're telling them they can't do what they want. So if they
I'm saying,
no
I'm not
no
saying that they can't
yes
wear
you
white
are
makeup.
because you said
I'm
you
saying,
want
why should
that's
they
not
have to
acceptable.
wear
You said
makeup?
that is not acceptable. That they need to look good. If they want to look good, guess what? They're gonna look good. They're gonna put in the
I'm
time and
not
effort.
saying that they shouldn't look good. I'm saying if they want to wear makeup, they should be able to wear makeup. If they don't want to wear makeup, they shouldn't have to wear it.
I agree with that. But then they also need to accept the fact that I may be less inclined to speak with them.
Right.
Then that's just fucking bullshit.
No, because
You're
they
a
know
nice
that.
person.
They know that.
Well, then you guys wear
Everyone knows
makeup.
that. I
You wear
do.
makeup.
I
I'm
have.
not going to. I have
Well,
before.
you look. I'm not going to be inclined to talk to you if you don't wear makeup.
That's fine with
That's
me.
fine.
Yeah, that sucks for them.
It sucks for you. You're literally.
No, it doesn't. Because,
No, it doesn't.
That's
Guess
too
what?
bad.
Next person.
No.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah,
There's,
exactly.
like you said, like you said,
Social
like
norm.
you said, there's
You was a
7 to
social norm
8
for people not to
people
talk
per
to you guys for
person.
not wearing makeup, and you didn't never. If you were a girl who has to wear makeup for everyone to talk to you,
That's not what we
if you didn't
said.
want to wear makeup, would you wear makeup?
Yes.
Yeah, if I want to be talked to, hell yeah.
Because
I'm not gonna be a
that
loner.
is the only way people will talk to me.
It's not
It's
the
just
only
the way it
people
is.
will talk to you.
It is though.
And-
Or you could join a social movement. But
And
Oh,
if this
you
girl
never
doesn't
noticed-
normally wear makeup, right, and this girl like talks to me and we're going out, or like, hey, you want to hang out? Yeah, and she wears makeup. Guess what? She's trying to impress me. But you, like you said, that's not acceptable because they shouldn't have to do that. You said they
That's why-
shouldn't have to do that. You
that's
said,
why-
They shouldn't have to wear makeup to impress
that's
you.
why.
but guess what? That's what it is. And guess what? They want to. They
Yeah.
want to.
That's
They
why.
should- they
on a
shouldn't have
first-
to.
That's why on a first date, both parties usually dress up a little.
Right.
Okay, that's
Because they're
different
trying to
from
impress
makeup.
the person. No.
Dressing
Women-
nice
It's not.
is
It's not because
okay.
because
If you
because
have-
part of the dress up is makeup for women, and some men too.
Yeah.
And some men too.
Put on makeup on my pimple or something.
Yeah,
I've done it multiple times at school. You didn't notice?
I never did.
You shouldn't have to do that.
But that's the thing. If I have a big ass pimple on my forehead,
Yeah.
that's literally half the size of my forehead.
I don't
Guess
want
what?
the other person to deal with it either because I know I wouldn't want to.
Right.
And I don't care whether or not you have a pimple on your forehead.
But see,
I'll talk to
I'm
you.
respectable to the other person because they might not want to see it.
Right. And that's what
Well,
they
if
want.
They don't want to fucking see that. They should tell you that.
No, they don't have to. Guess
Yeah,
what? They don't have to.
If I told you that I don't want to talk to you, Chase, because you happen to have blonde hair, and that offends me, I'm not gonna talk.
You don't have
That's
to.
too bad.
That sucks.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah.
But
that's too
now,
bad for-
but I want to talk to you. But I
Sucks.
don't want to look at your blonde fucking hair, so you
Then
need
don't
to
talk
shave
to
it
me.
off for diet.
No, don't talk to me. That
Yeah,
easy as
don't
that.
talk to me.
You're
at all.
literally saying
Yeah.
that I can make that claim, and you're not gonna conform to that. But
Absolutely
if you
not.
need to wear makeup, and I want you to wear makeup, you're gonna conform to that.
No, but if that's literally not the same exact thing. That's
It's the same
completely.
thing, it's
That is
appearance.
completely
You're
changing my.
It's me saying I don't like your appearance, so you need to change it. So
No,
I
you're
like it
using-
for me to talk to you.
You're using social norms to force ideas on individuals, where me and Chase are using individual norms to force ideas on society. Me and Chase are for the individual.
I'm saying that the individual has the right to choose whether or not they should wear makeup.
Right.
Just because one
do.
girl looks good
They
with makeup,
always
doesn't mean
have.
the next girl
Always do.
has to.
If a
always
girl
have a
isn't
right.
gonna wear makeup,
They
guess
always
what?
have
They're
a
not
right.
gonna wear makeup.
Yeah.
But you're saying that if she wears makeup, you're gonna talk to her. If she
Yeah,
doesn't,
if
you're
she
not
wears
gonna talk
makeup,
to her.
if she wears makeup, she's dressing to impress.
Making an effort. Yes.
Is that
Same thing
wrong?
with me.
But
If
they
I
can,
went into a
they
job
can make
interview,
an effort without wearing makeup and look better than most women.
But if she's wanting to impress, she's
Yeah.
gonna put on makeup because that's what girls do. They put on makeup.
Yes.
That is the
But they don't
norm.
have to put on makeup. to
If
look
I'm
good.
trying to impress, that's like saying me, "Look, I'm not gonna put on a collar because I'm not gonna act like
Yeah.
I need to impress.
that's
I'm
saying
gonna
I can go to
impress.
that's like saying I can go to a job interview wearing whatever I want because I'm a man and I don't socially
What I'm
normally
saying
put on makeup.
Is
Yeah.
that
I
makeup
have
doesn't
to wear.
determine whether or not they look presentable.
Yes, it
It
does.
does.
Women
It does.
don't need makeup to look presentable.
So
Some
if
do.
she's coming up to me in fucking like short like pajama shorts, be like, what are you doing?
No. This is not about clothes. This is about makeup, solely makeup. Stop bringing in clothes. This is about makeup.
Okay, even about clothes or makeup, it's literally like if you're wanting to talk to me and you normally don't wear makeup, great. I'll maybe talk to you if you're kind of cute or I've already had a previous relationship with you. But if you come up to me in like full makeup and you're like pretty and you tried, I could see that you tried, you did your hair, whatever. I'm gonna be like, wow, that's impressive. That means something. Does it not?
For example, if a woman started talking to me, and then for like 3 or 4 days, let's say she put on a lot of makeup, she did her hair really nice, she dressed really cute and everything, and then the day after that she just did nothing, I'd figure, well, she's not interested anymore.
All right.
They don't need to wear makeup for you to be
It's
interested.
their want.
Choice.
It's their
I'm
want.
not saying that they shouldn't wear makeup to impress you if that's what they want to do. What I'm saying is they shouldn't solely rely on makeup for you to be interested.
It's
They
putting
could be-
out an effort. It doesn't matter if it's not our
And they
points.
can do
That is not our
without putting
points.
makeup on.
That is literally not our points. That is not their sole effort. It's literally that is showing us effort that you want to talk to us.
And they can do that
Right.
in other ways.
Thank you.
Without having makeup on the whole time. That's what I'm saying. They can show effort without makeup. Do you disagree with that?
I never said I disagreed with that, but
that's
You
never-
literally disagree
No.
with that. This
no,
whole
I
fucking
was
time.
talking about clothes
No.
as well, and you stopped me talking about clothes. So what the fuck are
Because
you
now
talking
we're talking
about?
makeup.
Because
Oh
we were
my
talking,
God.
no, because we were talking about clothes. We were talking about clothes because it's not a social norm like it is for women, for men to put on makeup.
Exactly.
It's a social norm for men to dress nice for interviews, for dates, for like a nice dinner, for anything like that. You go out to the movie theater, it's a social norm that you don't look like a thug.
Yeah. Or as
saying.
let's say I'm dressing to impress my girlfriend's parents. Guess what? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go up there in shit clothes, smelling like
Yeah.
shit. Like I didn't do my hair. I didn't
not.
cover up the little like the huge ass pimple on my forehead because I want to look presentable. But you're saying
Okay.
that if I don't no, that means if
That
I
should
don't
be accepted
right.
if I'm not.
Yeah.
And that's not right.
And if I'm
That's
if
not
I'm
what
wearing
I'm
a
saying.
white t-shirt, gross, like fucking stains, and just
Mustard,
like yeah,
yeah.
and I just have a big ass pimple and just like could care less about my health and just my well-being and just how I look, they're gonna be like, this dude's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
This dude
Okay,
does
what
not
I'm
give her.
saying-
No, this
what I'm
dude. They're
saying-
gonna exactly
listen to
say,
what I'm saying.
no, this kid does not give
No,
a
no,
fuck.
let Nate speak. Let Nate
Let
speak.
me say what I'm
me
trying to. Okay. What I'm saying is, there's two women who dress exactly the same, look exactly the same. It's the same woman.
Yes.
One of them is wearing makeup. The other one isn't wearing makeup. They both look presentable.
Mm-hmm. I
Why
would go to the
should
one.
she-
I would
why
go to the
should
one
the one-
without makeup.
Why should she have to wear makeup to look
She
presentable?
shouldn't.
She doesn't need to. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't need to. She can if she wants. She doesn't need to.
But did I say we need to? You need to. No, I
You
said
literally
if you
said
want to
it
look
shows more of an
presentable,
effort.
if you want to look presentable, and
So
you
does
want more
Nate
respect,
having nice hairstyle.
Anna,
Mm-hmm.
Anna, if you were on a first date and the guy and flip flops, torn old
Okay,
shorts
if-
that he cut, and
That's
a white
different,
T-shirt.
because
no,
we're
it
talking
isn't,
about
Nate.
makeup.
No,
We're
it.
talking about
Why do you
makeup.
keep changing it? We literally, you just changed the topic from not makeup to only makeup to back to clothes, and now it's back to makeup.
We
There-
can't
there's
just
two
talk
women
about.
looking
We can't just
exactly the
talk
same.
about makeup.
It's not one
Without
thing, Nate.
Makeup doesn't mean they're making an effort.
Yes,
It
it
doesn't mean-
does. If they
It
throw
doesn't mean
on,
that.
if they throw on shit makeup and they literally look like a clown, guess what? I'm gonna treat you like a clown. It's simple as that.
Yep.
And that's okay. That's
Exactly.
their choice to wear that makeup.
I never
Saying
said
is
it
if
wasn't
they
their
wanna
choice.
show they're making an effort. They shouldn't solely need to rely on putting on makeup. There's
No,
other
that's what
things.
they're
That's
trying to
not.
say, that's why we're
Oh
talking about
my
clothes.
god.
And that's okay. I'm not disputing that they can wear nice clothes to look presentable. What I'm saying is they shouldn't need to wear makeup
Yes,
to look presentable.
that's the norm, though. It doesn't matter if what should
But it
need.
doesn't make
That
it okay.
is
Just
the.
because it's the norm
It
doesn't
doesn't
make it
matter
okay.
if you think it's okay or not. That's what it is. That's what life is. You can try.
not
Guess what?
fair.
If you want, yeah, it isn't fair. It's what life
It's
is.
not
It's
fair at all. It's
life
terrible.
fucking sucks. But guess what? You go to a job. I want you to go to a job interview wearing shit clothes, and see how they treat you.
I went to a job interview today wearing my Darth Vader shirt. You know what the guy told me?
Hmm.
He told me if it wasn't a Star Wars shirt and it was just a normal T-shirt, he probably wouldn't have talked to me.
Exactly.
And I said, I know, I'm sorry, I should have dressed better. And he said, no worries, just next time know better. And I said, I will.
That is the norm. I
Makeup
don't.
is separate.
It's a way to present. It's a factor of presenting yourself, Nate.
For women.
But I'm saying
Even for men.
they shouldn't have to have it to look good.
It doesn't
You
matter
said-
if they
you literally
should
said
or
they
shouldn't
should-
have to have it.
You
It's
said that
what
they
has
have
to
make
happen.
up for you to talk to show an effort.
No.
I said
That
it
should
shows an effort. It's
It
gonna make
shows
me
an
more
effort.
inclined to talk to them. It doesn't mean I'm only gonna talk to girls with makeup.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? I never
What
said
I
that.
mean is that it doesn't matter if they're wearing makeup. They're showing an effort in other ways.
Like clothes.
Yeah,
Nancy
like
was
clothes.
saying.
Yeah, but you're saying you said that putting on makeup shows that they're more.
No, you keep going back
Oh
to this point
my
that means
God,
something that you do
dude.
not agree with. We do not do that.
Oh my god.
It doesn't matter what clothes they're wearing.
Yes, it does,
That's
dude.
another one of the factors.
If I show up
But when it comes
Nate,
down
if I show up to your
makeup, when it
house,
comes down to makeup, it doesn't matter.
if I show up to your house in my fucking underwear and my underwear only, your parents are gonna be like,
Hey.
hey, you guys, you should probably put on some clothes. Not, yeah, shut up, this is my norm. No,
Yeah.
the norm is you enter a person's house, you enter respectfully, you put on clothes, you take off your shoes. Are you gonna keep on your shoes because that's not what you need to do? That's not what needs to happen? No, it's the norm. It's acting presentable. You're not gonna track mud through the fucking house if you're not gonna look presentable. If you're wanting to look presentable, you take off your shoes. Be like, can I put my shoes here? Not, I'm gonna put it here and I'm gonna walk through the fucking house because guess what?
I may
I
not
shouldn't
agree.
have to.
I may not agree with all the norms either. I like to keep my boots on at all times, but when I go into somebody's house, even though that's what I like to do and I should be able to do it, I take them off because
Right.
that's the social norm. Because
Yeah.
even though
I don't
I
shit.
don't like it,
I don't shit in someone's toilet and just leave it there because guess what? I don't want to. I don't want to flush it.
you'll flush
It's
it
presentable
yourself. Yeah.
because guess what? That's the fucking norm. That's what everyone has to do. It doesn't matter about your fucking opinion. If you're fucking shit in my toilet, you better fucking flush. Guess what?
Yeah.
That's it. Plain and simple. That's the best way I can explain
That's
it, and that's
why-
literally what it is.
That's why women still put on makeup. Because if women didn't have to put on makeup, nobody would do it.
Right. But they're
Why would
dressing
you say-
to impress.
And
Debate
I agree with
closed.
that. They don't need
Debate's
to wear
already
makeup
closed.
to look good. They don't need to wear makeup to look
Debate's
good.
already closed.
Because I'm still debating it. They don't need to wear makeup.
No one's gonna
Correct.
answer you.
They don't need to wear makeup, right?
Debate is closed.
John, they don't need to wear makeup, correct?
No, they do not.
That's all I'm saying. They don't need to wear makeup to show an effort.
We
You're
never
saying-
said
No,
they
but
need
no,
to.
listen. They do not have to wear makeup to impress in any way. But
If
but
they want
if
to
they
show an
do-
effort.
if they do, it shows that they are trying to present themselves in a respectable way. It's the same reason why back in the
Okay.
1700s men
What I'm
wore
arguing-
white wigs.
What I'm arguing is that they shouldn't have to put on makeup if they don't
We
want
heard
to. If
that.
they don't want to, if they don't want to put on makeup, they shouldn't have to show.
No.
And they don't. Guess
No,
what? They
and
don't.
they don't have to, but they shouldn't be offended if I don't think they're presentable.
Right.
Because that's their choice. It's the same thing with me. I was not offended earlier because that was my fault. I should have known better to put on my nice collar, but I didn't. And he called me out on it. And so I said, okay, I'll do it next time. And next time I come in, I'll be wearing a nice collared shirt.
It doesn't matter. You have to. Nothing in this world you have to do. Because guess what?
No.
This is a free world right here. This is why we
Yeah.
live in this country.
The individual is always free,
Right.
no matter where they are.
But it's a norm, Nate, and you have to accept that because that's what everyone
But
else
accepting that norm
accepts.
that you have to wear makeup to look presentable.
I never said
literally-
that.
It literally contradicts the fact that
Did I say that
they
once?
have choice.
Did I say that once?
You just said that it's a norm. Right?
It's a
to not wear
norm
makeup.
to
They do
look
have a choice.
presentable.
They do have a choice, but there will be repercussions if they don't follow the social norm. To enact social change, it is so
Here's a
incredibly hard
perfect
to do.
example. If you're enlisted and you go to the fucking camp and you go to your fucking sergeant and you
Yeah.
look like shit and you don't have your uniform on and
He's
when you're
going
supposed
to-
to, literally he's going to rape you. He's going to kill you because you don't look presentable. You do not look up to part. But you're gonna argue.
Yeah.
You're telling
You
me?
already
No, you're
agreed
telling me.
to do that.
You're telling
in the
me.
military.
No, you're telling me
And
that you're gonna argue with him.
You agreed to the social norms the moment you were born.
Exactly.
That's
No,
the why.
you don't.
That's the reason why I can't wear my nice Western duster or hat outside because people will think that I am weird. Because social norms dictate: do not wear trench coats, do not wear Western hats in California. I could do it if I really wanted to, and I'd get some people talking to me, but most people would be like, "That guy's a weirdo." So you don't do it.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to conform to it just because you're on this earth.
Guess what?
You don't have to.
Guess what? Don't conform to it and watch what happens. Just watch what happens
You'll
to you.
get destroyed.
Okay, I think what Nate's trying to say is that, like, if you were to rock up to a high-profile interview with like tattoos, you should be like allowed to get that job. But Nate, what Chase and Jonas are saying is that, well, it's just society's just current expectations that you're less likely to get that job.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
understand that. What
See,
I'm
but
what I'm
you see-
arguing isn't that they should have to look nice. It's that the way they look nice shouldn't be a solid thing. Like,
but you see, that's up to the person who's
Yeah.
running the business because they have the freedom to do whatever they want. That's why those guys that refused to bake that cake for that gay couple just got acquitted in court because that's their business. And
Right.
if they do not like gay people, they do not have to serve them. So they do not no longer have to pay any fees, and they do not have to serve them because that's their decision because they think that them being gay is not presentable.
hey, but they have no choice in being gay.
That doesn't matter. The business doesn't want to sell to them, so they do not have to.
Yeah, that's really fucked. But
That's individual.
That's
freedom.
what it is.
It's why every.
that's not
if you go
okay
into,
though.
If you
It
go,
doesn't
is.
matter what
It
is
is.
okay.
If you go into a business,
I'm not saying that they should have repercussions for it. I'm just saying that's not okay.
Okay, you tell them
Hey,
that
that is
then.
not okay.
Go tell them that then.
I'm sure they've heard this enough, but like, gay people don't have a choice in who
But-
they like.
But these bakers are Christians, and they devoutly believe in Jesus Christ and the teachings of the Bible. So
And
why
again,
are
I'm not
so
saying-
why is their thinking
I'm not saying
as
that it should have
important as the
repercussions.
others?
I'm just saying that's a little fucked up. Have some sympathy. They don't have.
Have some sympathy for the Bible.
Bible's really fucked, but
See,
I'm not
there's
saying-
2 points to the argument
Yeah.
here, and society thinks one side is right and the other side is wrong. But that's why the First Amendment exists, because just because their idea
I'm not
might
saying
be
there should be
offensive,
repercussions
no,
for it.
just because their idea might be offensive to the majority doesn't mean they don't have a right to completely
Right.
reject business,
Exactly.
and to completely tell people to get lost. If that's why with the Black Panther movie and the Black Lives Matter movement, if I went to a movie theater and they told me you can't see this movie because you're not black, I'd go, well,
I
that's
guess.
what the business
Yeah.
says, so
I'm
can't
not
do that.
gonna freak the fuck out because I'm not
Yeah.
black. But like
Yeah.
okay, like I
I'll go
understand.
to another movie theater.
Right.
Because that's their business. That's the whole point
They
of the
have
capitalistic
the right.
market. When the government starts or anybody starts to regulate which idea is more correct over the other one, it is bad. That is a socialistic state where if you start speaking out the wrong ideas, you could be killed, imprisoned, or anything like that. That's why
I'm not
in Great
saying
in
there
Great
should
Britain,
be
Then what should
repercussions for
happen?
their actions. I'm just saying that's messed up. That's messed up.
No
If you
one
don't
is
like that,
disagreeing
I don't
with
like
that.
decision on their part of not serving that person. Therefore, I'm not going to purchase from them. I'm going to find another baker.
Exactly.
That's my right.
You just
I'm
made
just
our
saying-
point. You just
We
made
just
our
made
point.
the point.
I just said that that's fucked. That's all I said. was
Okay.
that's fucked.
And yeah, I
In my- it's
did
my
we say
opinion
it's
that was
the
fucked up?
did we just
You
say
didn't
that it was
say
the
to
only
blow it
and
up
best
on me.
way?
I just said that I was fucked up. I didn't know
Right.
that went through today. I'm just commenting. I think that's messed up.
But
They shouldn't-
do
they
we
shouldn't
think
do it.
that the norm is always good?
That's my view.
No.
They shouldn't do that to someone.
And is the
They
norm
they
good?
shouldn't refuse service based off someone's sexual preferences.
And is the norm always good? No. But that's what it
No.
is. That's what a norm is. It's normal for the society, not your
But there
norm.
should be ways to get.
That's
away
why it's
from
called
that
a norm. That's why it's called a norm, because it's normal.
That's why America is so cruel and harsh. Because you have so much freedom, nobody is holding your hand and telling you this is the way that you need to think or do these things.
Exactly.
That's why so many people come here and they're like, well, I can't believe it's like that. We couldn't do that. Insert Ghana or any country like that. Well, that's because it's so hard here because you can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. People will tell you that you are a complete idiot and that you're fired
Yeah.
because you're an idiot. But in other countries that would not be allowed because you can't disrespect your workers. And in some businesses it isn't allowed because they have unions, and that's why unions exist. But that's why America is so good, because it's the cruelest and harshest environment to live in an emotional setting, in a mental setting. Obviously, it's much physically harsher in countries in Africa and stuff, but in the U.S., it's very mentally and challenging to deal with everything. When you get out into the real world and you get to do a job and stuff like that, they literally do not care what you think.
Literally. Even in college. You think the
Yeah.
professor cares if my feelings are hurt that I got a fucking
Yeah.
80 and I wanted an 81?
He doesn't.
He doesn't give a
It's
fuck.
it's the cruel existence of the world. That's why you have to care.
I'm not saying that shouldn't exist.
That
I'm
was
not
your
saying
point.
That shouldn't exist.
That
I'm
was
saying
your
there should be a discussion about, is this something we want for our country? We want
Yeah,
people
'cause it's
to
freedom.
always fail.
They
I
get to
do.
do whatever they want.
I do.
Should I conform the fact that because I have disabilities, I shouldn't be able to succeed as well as you guys?
Did we say
Should I
that?
conform to that? Should
I
I
never
conform
said
that? 'Cause
that.
And
that's
does
exactly what it is.
and who
That's not
who
what
says
we do.
and who says that's the norm?
People with disabilities
Not at all.
flunk out of colleges.
Not at all. You know how many Down syndrome people
People
are
always-
making headlines every single day of
For
they're
doing
going to
great
college.
achievements?
They're literally starting businesses. They're doing all these like acting and modeling and
I'm
whatnot.
saying,
For the first time ever, the Gerber baby has Down syndrome.
he
Right?
cut out for everyone or just me?
No.
Oh,
Discord can't handle it, dude. They're like, no.
what I'm
I went
saying
home.
is
I'm
that
off for
it's,
the night.
it's like there's certain things that prevent people from being able to do certain things that are the social norm, right?
And you can
College.
still do it. You can still, but
Look at
it
What
doesn't
I'm
matter.
saying
Look at
is that there
Barack
should be
Obama.
an alternative to
You
how they go
can.
about doing that.
But
To
guess
how
what?
they go about doing that.
You can do whatever you want, but it doesn't matter about what you do. It's not gonna change the outcome.
What I'm saying is, like, say for my example, right? If I had no help whatsoever in any way to read like you guys,
Hmm.
I would be at a severe disadvantage, and I would completely fail, and I would be a loser in life. But because we live in a society that wants to help people with disabilities that they're born with, why they should be able to get that help.
And
No.
they are they
They
not?
can.
But
And
what
they
I'm saying
can.
then why should someone go after someone because they happen to be born gay?
What are you talking about right now?
What I'm saying is, why should someone be refused the same level of education?
Because that's their right. They have the
Yeah.
right to do that. That's America.
If I don't want
So
a
you're
Muslim
saying that the school
coming
has the
in-
right to kick me out because I'm gonna look bad on their test scores?
Yes!
If they wanted
Yes!
to, if they wanted to, that's the point of our
But I
society.
can't help that.
Exactly.
I can't change
Right,
that. That's
right.
It's the same
I
thing.
can't
It's the
do
same
anything
thing in
about that.
sports. It's the same thing in sports. I will never be able to play a professional sport because I'm not good enough. That sucks. Oh well.
Yeah, but there's not a specific thing preventing you from trying.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
My
there is.
IBS.
There's a lot of
My IBS.
factors.
Okay, well then that's fucked. There should be a way for you to get help.
But
No.
see, I'm not mad about that because that's their business.
And that's the
Other
way
business
they
that
want
I
to
do.
work. And guess what? The best of the best could be like fucking trying, and they're gonna be like, no, sorry. And he's like, I trained all my life for this. I did all this, and they're just like, no, sorry. Like I don't know what else to
And
say.
that's fine. What I'm saying is
Exactly, it
there's
is fine.
something like education, where someone is innately disabled to perform as well as someone else. Why should they be refused the same level?
They
Like, it
shouldn't
require-
they shouldn't be refused at all.
And they
But
aren't.
if somebody wants to, if somebody wanted to, if they owned the school, if it was not a federally sanctioned school,
Okay, well
they
then
have
we
the
can
right to.
agree that it is fucked to
Yes.
not
Sure.
service someone
Yes.
despite who they choose to love.
Yes.
Sure.
At the
Or happen to
federal
love.
level. At the federal level. Like if a court refused to let them in, that would be ridiculous because there is a federal law stating that gay people can get married and everything. But if a business owner doesn't want to, that's different because they are not sanctioned
That's
by
their
the federal
private
government.
property.
Exactly.
Just like if a person wants to come into my house, be like, that's not right. I should be able to come in your house and sleep. Guess what,
Yeah.
bitch? No.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and be like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Sorry, sorry.
There's a huge difference from
No, it
refusing
isn't.
someone-
It's the same right. I have the right to do that. I have the right to do whatever I want.
Okay, but it is different from refusing service from people who are gay and not letting someone into your private property.
Yes,
Mm.
but there you have to separate the federal government's things from business from the civilian sector, the private sector, because the private sector has rights to refuse to anybody, but the federal government has to adhere to the rules that it's set for itself and for the people. So if two gay people wanted to buy something from like a cafe in a government building and were refused because they were gay, that is not allowed because the federal government does not allow that. But if a business owner on his private business wants to, that's his right because he can do that because he is not serving the whole of the people. He's serving
Okay.
who he wants to serve and he's accepting the repercussions of that even if they are bad. He wants
can I-
to.
Can I say something without being interrupted? You're gonna disagree with this. I know you are. Just let me finish.
I'm just gonna go poop.
So I think that it shouldn't be allowed to discriminate and refuse service to someone for something that they are born with. Right? Like, say you want to. You want. Let me come up with an example here. You want to buy a rap album, but because you were born white, you are not allowed to do that. I don't think that is correct and should not be allowed in this country. Refuse someone on something like just anything based off of something they were born with. They were born gay. They should not be refused service at a shop because they happen to be gay. That is not okay, and it should not be allowed.
I wouldn't be offended at all.
I would be upset because it's not something I can. It's not something I could have changed.
No, it isn't.
I can't change.
But I also can't change their business because they built that business themselves, and they have a right to refuse service to anyone they want for any reason at all.
They should have the right to refuse service if they don't like the person, but they shouldn't be able to do it based off of who they choose to love.
I think they should. I think they have a right to do anything they want.
That's so fucked. I don't think they should do that.
Because that's true. Okay. That's true liberty. That's the point. That's the point of liberty. If you want something like that, you need to go to a society that's based around the idea of equality. Liberty is the opposite of equality.
I think that they should be able to get a piece of cake regardless of the owner's viewpoint on their being gay.
Yes, that's what I just said. That's equality. We are a liberty. The opposite.
That's fucked.
I don't think so. Yeah.
It is fucked.
I don't think so.
It's like that tattoo analogy, right? If I went into the interview with the tattoos, Nate, what you're saying is you think it's fucked that you can get turned down just because of your tattoos. And it's like,
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you know,
because he
like,
chose
I agree
to get
with
those
that.
tattoos.
It's like it's not out of your control, right?
If he has a tattoo,
Nate's saying if he was born with something.
If he was born with something, that's completely different than choosing to have it. If I choose to have a tattoo and I flaunt it in an interview, I'm making that choice, knowing that they might refuse me. If I'm born with a birth defect, that looks like a tattoo or whatever, just as an extreme example, I should not be refused. I completely flat out refuse and offer to even try for the job because of that.
Okay, well, say someone was running a cafe, right? And you were going for the job for a barista. And you served people coffees, and you had a big birth defect that went from midway on your arm down to the end of your fingertips, and you were dealing with coffees all day. And it just happened to be like society, every second person happened to have this same defect. I know this is very out there, and like this obviously isn't the case in society, but say every second person had that. And it was just, say there was also this fact out there that people preferred to be served without having that defect on their arms, right? And say that just was just a fact in society. I do agree that it's sad, but I do agree that the business should be able to say, like, no, I'm sorry, I don't want to, like,
I do not wish to serve you because of this deed. It's that simple.
Like,
that's not okay because that person had no choice.
But see, that's the difference here. That's what she's saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I love liberty so much, because it gives people the right to do that. That's why I hate equality, that political equality, because it forces me to do something that I don't want to do. That is taking away my liberty. That's why I like guns so much on it, is because I'd rather die at 20 with a gun in my hand shooting at people trying to take away rights rather than live until 80 in chains and shackles and told what I can't say. Better dead than red, you know, that kind of thing.
I'm not saying you can't verbally say I don't like what I don't like how I have to serve you. that you shouldn't be able to refuse service flat out
But see,
because
that's the same thing. Because even if they can
not.
say yes, it is because even if they can say it, they still don't have the liberty to tell them to leave. That's the government forcing you to do something, and that is political equality, because that's invalidating those persons' beliefs. So just because not many people may believe the Bible doesn't mean that the people who believe in the Bible are less right than the people who are born gay, because ideas in the U.S. all are exactly the same level.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be able to do that.
But they do.
shouldn't.
That's the point. They can.
And it's
That's
fucked.
the point. They can. That's what's so good about liberty.
I don't think they should be able to refuse service from someone because of something they're born with.
But what if you
Well,
were
we have
serving
the civil rights.
and
It's
you,
why we had the civil rights movement. People
My
who-
doctor.
Wait, think
my
about
doc-
it for a second though. Imagine if you did have that birth defect or whatever, and the fact was that people didn't like being served. And imagine if you were the head of the business and you're hiring that person, and that then okay, say for example you did hire them, or you did previously hire a person who had that same birth defect. Just happened to whatever somehow have that same birth defect, and there was a decline in sales and there was a
Mhm.
result because of that birth defect.
Exactly.
Now I know it's out of that person's control, but at the end of the day, he's running a business. He's like grinding to get money and pay for his family. I believe he should be able to say like or like turn down that guy, because of his birth defect. Because the reality is he's not going to get enough sales. It's not that he doesn't like that guy. It's that it's just that society,
Okay,
just like
just
for whatever
business.
reason, doesn't like getting served with this guy as a birth defect. Now that's not really the case in society, thank God. Like, but do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like, it's just
it
like
makes sense.
if that's
Yeah,
the
I
result,
understand that. I
then
just
at the end of the day, he should
strongly
be out of it.
disagree with it.
Nate is more of an equalist.
Yeah.
That's the difference here in ideology.
Of course I do. I've been living like that my whole entire life.
I mean, my doctor
How
told
can I
me that
not be
when I was
for
diagnosed.
equality?
When I was diagnosed with IBS, the doctor told me that I was going to have a bunch of problems, that I wouldn't be able to eat gluten or drink soda or do anything like that again, that I might have trouble with running. That's why I should do more minor exercises. I told her to get lost. I drink soda every day, things full of gluten, I run all the time. It hurts, but guess what? I'm going to do it because I don't care.
Yeah, I was told that I was never going to be successful because of my disability. I'm trying to better myself because of that.
Now, see,
What I'm saying is I shouldn't be refused my opportunity to do that.
But see, that's what makes America so great, is because those people forcing you away are doing you a favor, because it's making you overpass your challenge. It's forcing you to say, I have this problem that society is pushing down on me, but I'm not going to get help from anybody but myself. So I have to push myself up.
But
That's why I don't think
can't do that, and they need
there
help.
always are people who can do that. Look at people who are Olympic athletes who don't have legs or arms or things like that. There's people
The
who
thing is that they
snowboard
need
with
help
no
at some
arms.
point in their life to get to the spot that they are in.
And that's what's also so good about it. And full of liberty like that, there are so many people who are rich who are willing to reach out to those people who need help and donate something and give them the little bit of a jump start that they need.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are many others who never get the jump start, but who live very happy lives, even if they're poor. Often people who are poor
Like the
are
bums.
much happier.
Okay, what I think need to make clear is I don't disagree entirely with liberty. What I'm saying is that there needs to be a balance of both. We need
That's your
some
opinion.
balance.
That's I think where the debate has to end, because I don't think we'll ever get past the point, because
Yeah.
I am full 100% liberty, while Nate is more in the center.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
I
That's
ended
just the
the
way it
debate
is.
a while ago, so
That's-
I need to fork.
Yeah, but I didn't. So I think that's the point. We've reached an impasse in
I think
ideology.
that there needs to be a balance.
Yeah, so you think there needs
Just
to be a
like when it
balance.
comes to like economy, like specifically taxes, there needs to be a balance between you. We need something in place to help those who are born with certain things that they can't help.
And make that your
We
job.
also need freedom.
Make that
Oh.
your job to produce that.
See, that's the difference, Nate. You think that they should have that, and I also think that they should have that, but I think private sector should do that, not government.
I'm not saying the government should do that.
Well, then you're agreeing with us.
I think when it comes to government, the government shouldn't have very little say in social views.
For example, if the people wanted to vote and say it is not okay for a public
That's what I'm
business,
saying. I
then-
think that
then
should be.
If the people vote on it, then that's fine. But if the Supreme Court says it, that's not okay because that's the government forcing. But if people think that it should be
I
allowed,
think it should be
that's
up
what it
to-
is.
I think that people should be able to do that.
So
not
we
the
agree.
government. I think the
So we
government should
agree.
stay out of social views.
Exactly. So we agree.
Yeah.
On everything.
Mm.
So, yeah.
There you go. Well, not everything, but we agree on that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Does America have the Anti-Discrimination Act?
Yeah, we have
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Well,
We have anti-discrimination acts. There's also the Equal Pay Act of 1963, which makes it illegal for any business to pay anybody differently
Love
because of
that one.
ethnicity, race, gender, anything. Yeah.
yeah. Love using that against self-feminists.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, oh.
Mm.
I don't know. I just prefer. I don't like people controlling me in any way,
Right.
shape, or form. I just don't like it. I just never have. I never will. I'd rather die than be told how to control.
Just like Socrates.
I 100%
That's
agree
why.
with that.
That's why I hate anything having to do with slaves. The Muslim slave trade right now. We need to go in there and kill all those people that are keeping slaves and stuff like that. Like I don't like. I don't like.
Well,
that
the
at all.
one guy in Saudi Arabia, the new prince or whatever,
Yeah.
he's starting to come after those guys.
Yes.
Finally, that's great.
And so that's that's why I like America so much.
Yeah.
Because liberty and justice for all.
Mhm.
America.
Just like when the Mexicans come here and they're debating the wall, and they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they hold the Mexican flag, and they're in the United States, and they're
Yeah.
like, that's not right,
What I
but I'm gonna raise the
no,
Mexican flag.
What I like is how they're like, don't build the wall, and then they're like, we should have a right to come into America and
Yeah.
everything like that. And then when Trump disparages on Mexico, it's hypocritical because it's like, well, then why don't you just go back to Mexico?
Right.
If he's not lying,
Exactly.
if he's lying, then what's wrong with Mexico? But if he isn't lying, you're lying.
Right.
So which one is it?
And then they always hold the, if they
And they're always
support,
like, oh well, I'm here already, so well. well.
if
I
they,
think, just to comment on that, I do agree that, nobody should just be allowed into the country. Like, there has to be some way to permit them into access to the country. Like, this is how the world is built up today. Like, maybe 100 years ago, that would have worked. Right? You just walk into this country, oh, now I'm a citizen.
Yeah.
That's not how it works today because of how advanced, everything is.
I think we need to completely reform our immigration
Yeah.
system because it is
Yeah.
so broken right now that it's so hard for somebody who actually wants to come in legally to do it. And I think that's why
Which
we
is
have
why
such
there's a surge
problem.
in illegal
Yes,
immigration. Because
exactly.
they can't.
Exactly. And that's the
Yeah.
problem. So they need to reform the system to make it much cheaper and focus more heavily on American values rather than paying your way in.
Yeah, I think one of the most American things is